Hey Whip, Gopher here. I'm gonna be spectating. This is, I think, the first of the two Vi games that you link the replays for, and providing some commentary as I go. I already got everybody set up against their match people, and let's lock onto you and get going. Alrighty. So, well, I won't say anything yet. Let's go ahead and see how it's going.
Only time I have a drinking problem is when I spill it.
Machete and
I'll drink you
pots.
under the table, scrub.
Awarding totem. Okay, so there's.
Summoner's Rift.
I assume since you got the ward, you plan to be invading a lot. The ward is good for invading because you can put a ward in the enemy jungle. And the red trinket is good for ganking because if you, for example, you come down to bottom and then you get to like right here and bottom lane starts backing off, you know there's probably a ward here, so you can red trinket and kill it and then come back later.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
I don't know why he is sitting up there instead of here. I'd rather have him sit here just to provide some vision of the river, but it probably won't matter. Although they do have a blitz. Speaking of blitz, alright, so they are invading. That was all four of them. Everybody but Tryndamere.
Come out and play.
That was a good flash by Gragas. Oh god. So this guy... Your Thresh is gone, isn't he? AFK? He is. Okay. You did the right thing. You backed off whenever you saw them coming. Draven should have also gone somewhere. Because there's 4 of them here, and only 3 of you. And they have Blitz. They have Blitz, Kha'Zix, Vayne. That's CC, and then a lot of damage. Syndra, I don't know. I don't even know what Syndra levels first, or Q, okay. I don't think that's too dangerous, but... You guys, I think, are definitely weaker in a fight here because you don't have Thresh, and even with Thresh, I think you might be weaker. But he should be gone. So I think
Minions have spawned.
Blitz already uses hook. Oh god! All right, so they've blown 2 flashes now. That was Tryndamere in there, wasn't it? Yep. So Tryndamere's here too. So all 5 of them are here. That was a good ward. That's a good ward. That's a good word too. Looks like you and Gragas did those. Okay, looks like you want to make a move to steal it. Okay, I just saw you just leveled up your W. It was good that you didn't level anything into this point because you don't know if you're gonna be in a fight. But now you're they're invading. I would level my Q. Just because it gives me another way to jump over a wall. So, what you're probably going to do here, Blitz is here, that's not good. Try to smite steal this, and then probably just go up here and jump over a wall to get away. Gragas is probably going to die. Okay, so they're after you, you flash. Oh, you got that blue, that was nice. That was a good smite. You did use your flash though. You could have used your Q instead. You do have to charge up Q, and they have a blitz. So if a blitz sees you charging Q, it's probably just gonna grab you. Although, I will teach you something if you didn't know it. This right here, let me turn Fog of War off. This right here, like this little section of trees here, is very narrow, so you don't have to charge up Q at all. You can walk right here, and then hit and immediately release Q'd up this way, and you'll go through without having to charge at all. And then even if you do flash or Q over, taking Q means that you still have one or the other up. So if you do jump over the wall and he grabs you back, you still have a way to escape. So I would definitely have taken Q here for this, but W I guess is okay. And they didn't clear this, did they? No. So there's still one there. So you're gonna need to clear that later, but You're also not popping potions yet. I would have popped potions probably as soon as I started getting attacked around here. If you don't think about it, that's fine, but when you're gone, when you're running away, you should have already started popping those potions. Because you're not going to need a leash now. Looks like you're going straight to red. Yeah, okay, so I would have done Wraith first. The way it normally works on Vi is you do start with W, you get a leash on whichever buff, so it would have been blue in this case. You kill these guys, and then you're level 2. Level 2, you take your E, and then you go do a small camp, and then you do the second big camp alone, and that makes you hit level 3. By the time you do this, first of all, you shouldn't be already at half health. You should have already had your pots running. But you should already be level 2. So what this means now is you're lower on stats. You're probably going to take a lot of damage here. You might die. Maybe not. You might be okay. But you have no way to pop your passive right now because W doesn't pop that. Only Q and E do that. So you're going to take a lot more damage than you should have. So what I would have done is... It was good you didn't stay and try to clear blue right away. That way they won't know when it is and they could still be around here. I would have gone straight here, killed this for level 2, and then gone up and done this for level 3. So you're probably gonna need a lot lower than you need to. Oh god, you are taking a lot of damage. They usually have shield too. Oh my god. Oh god, no, don't run away! Oh yeah, that was pretty close. Alright. So that's good. Did Thresh clear blue? He did. Okay. I guess that's okay. Draven's not here, so he doesn't want to be in lane alone anyway. So you should time that, and then time this as well. Now you're doing a race. Again, I would have just done that before red, just so red would be easier, but that's probably okay. Lanes here. These guys are pretty pushed up. These guys came to lane late, so they're a level behind. He's pushed up. Yeah, you can't really gank either of these. These guys are definitely pushed up and you can gank this. So that's what you're doing. Alrighty. Okay, they're backing up. You got up into this area and they started backing up. That means there's a ward up here somewhere, probably in this bush. Let's see. Okay, yeah, so there's a ward in this bush. You don't have a red trinket, so you can't just kill it. If you had red trinket, I would kill the ward and then back up. And just come back later. I would not go through this gank right now. So these guys are both level 2. Your Draven is just level 1. You're level 3. You have double buffs. Here's the thing, okay? By the time you catch up with these guys, they're gonna be in this area. Blitz. I bet Vayne has Condemn, doesn't she? Because she's level 2. She has Condemn. Blitz has Exhaust. Okay, this is not a good idea to go through with this. You're gonna be in this area. Blitz is gonna grab you, knock you up. Vayne is gonna Condemn you. If they have to, they're gonna blow Exhaust. If you come down here, there's no way you can get away because you don't have your flash. You use that up here. The only way you're gonna survive if you come down into this fight is if they misplay somehow. There's nothing you're gonna have. You have no say in this. The only say you have is whether you come down here or not. And then you're up to their mercy as they CC you to death. Yeah, Thresh isn't gonna be able to do anything. Assuming he has death sentence, he has Flay, so he doesn't even have this to get you out. But I don't think you would be CC'd, so you couldn't even get out anyway. And then again, Draven is not even level 2 yet, so he doesn't have the damage to really contribute to this. So as soon as they backed up here, I would have just backed off. it's just against a Blitz Vayne, it's just not worth the risk of losing your double buffs. We will see if I'm wrong. Okay, so that was good. That was good. Blitz flashed and he grabbed you, and oh god, and the turret. And so you died. Vayne has double buffs. That's bad. So it's a kill for a kill, but Vayne got double buffs. Oh my god. She's going pretty ham. She might die here. I would have backed off if I were her. Draven probably should not have backed off. Oh my god, if she gets 3 kills here. Okay, so that's good. It's a 2 for 2. Draven ended up with double buffs. I think they could have killed Vayne and not had Thresh die if Draven would have stayed in. I don't know. I don't think... I don't know, it was pretty sketchy either way. Or he could have just not backed off as much. I feel like they could have played that better and killed Draven without Thresh dying, but... So, now Draven has 2 kills, Vayne has 2 kills and a death. This is gonna let Draven catch up on CS. He has double buffs now, which means they have an advantage in lane. Except... I still feel like this turned out bad for your team, this gank. Because now he can get ganked by Kha'Zix, and then they can lose double buffs. Also, you don't have buffs anymore. So you don't have the pressure against these other lanes that you normally would. And it's not safe for you to invade anymore. Because if you walk into Kha'Zix's jungle with no buffs, and you run into him and he has double buffs, he's gonna kill you. Unless he's really low like this, but... So I think that probably... It would have been better to not gank it all there, but... But not too bad, but I'd still say that... Overall... It would have been better not to go through that gank. So you get Spirit Stone and a Pink Ward. I like those buys. I like, whether I'm jungle or lane or whatever, I like to try to get a pink card on myself back. Oh god, I'm just gonna be worried the whole time that he's gonna die to Blitz. Okay, so you're still farming. How are these guys doing? These guys are pretty even. Grax is ahead on CS. Renekton is just destroying Tryndamere, which he should. That's the matchup. That's a really nice place to put the pink ward. I like that. People just don't check these bushes, and I don't know why. I always check them. So, can't really gank these guys. Can't really gank them. Renekton is pushing up a lot, so Renekton is probably top's gonna be your best lane to gank just because Renekton's ahead, and you usually want to gank. You want to gank in the place that has the least risk to you and the best chance of getting a kill. And so Renekton's definitely like I said, these guys are even. These guys are about even. Renekton's ahead though, so this would be the best lane to gank. Except Renekton's pushing up a lot, so you don't really have that opportunity, but. If you get a chance where you're up here and Tryndamere is pushed up a bit, I would definitely go that gank. You could... Okay, so Syndra has very low mana right now. You're here. I would come this way. I don't even know if you're going to gank this, but you should be ganking this. Because Syndra has no mana, and you're just here, and she's already pushed up a bit. Although Gragas is pushing up a little bit more, but she's still going to be in the middle of the lane. So you could come in here and gank this, maybe get a flash out of it. You might kill her, but she can probably get away, but you can at least get a flash out of it. I would do that. Let's go back to you. What's going on down here? You're jungling. Yeah, you need to check the lanes a lot, but I'm sure you know that. So I'm looking at the lanes when I'm looking at you, really. Alright, so now you're coming down. I don't know if you're gonna try to gank this. You can't really. Grax is gone. Okay, so you're invading. This is good. That's a good ward. That's what I would have done. And so you want to kill the big one and leave the little ones, although, yeah, your AoE is killing 2 of these, so that's okay. I think it's better to leave all the little ones just because it'll take him longer to clear them, but your AoE killed them, that's fine. You still left one, so he'll have to come by and just waste his time. And this, that's good. It should reset now.
Blue team double kill.
Well, that's unfortunate. So she got her double boost back. We got the double boost back, and you're okay. Don't push this lane. Clearing this is good because it's under the turret. It's gonna go either way, but you can stay in the last hit, but don't push it. Unless you're gonna be able to, like, the only reason to push the lane when you're in here is if you're gonna be able to push it all the way up to their turret and then reset it there before anybody else gets here. Which I don't think you're gonna be able to do because Grax is almost here. So just last hit and don't push it, because if you push it, it's gonna be harder to gank Syndra. She's gonna be close to her turret, and Grax is gonna be in more danger of getting ganked by Kha'Zix. So yeah, might have pushed that. Although it looks like, oh no, he's just warding. You guys could have actually roamed bottom there, although no, you couldn't. Bottom's missing. That. So right now, bottom. Vayne has double buffs. She's 4-1. Draven's 2-1. Vayne has more CS. So bot lane is definitely ahead at this point. And I think a lot of this is because of your gank earlier. It's definitely the reason that Vayne has double buffs right now. And you could know that Draven's gonna die to this, but that's part of the point, is that, especially that early on, giving Draven double buffs could be a terrible idea, because you don't know how good he is, and you don't know how good the Thresh is, and you don't know how good the Vayne and the Blitz are. So that was just a bad idea.
Take that.
We're still just farming. That's good. Renekton's beating the shit out of Mir. Doing blue. I don't know if you're taking it, if you're giving it to Gragas. You haven't pinged it. It looks like you're taking. So you're taking second blue. I usually like to try to give that to mid laner unless he's feeding, and he's not. He hasn't died yet. So what this means is if Syndra gets blue, Gragas is just—he's probably gonna lose the lane, and he's already a level behind. Although once he clears this, that might level him. Yeah, he looks like he's just a wave behind. He hasn't cleared this wave yet, but that does mean he's probably gonna be a bit behind. So you can take blue, especially if Gragas is okay with it, but make sure you make good use of that. So I would try to gank his lane when you get a chance, just to make up for the fact that he doesn't have blue. There's a pink in there. You could clear. I'm getting poked pretty hard. I don't like this. Is her ult up? It is. I feel like he's in a lot of danger here. You recalled again. You recalled right after taking blue. Okay. So that's a bad idea. What you ideally want to do, whether you're jungle or mid, if you know blue is about to come up, recall about 30 seconds before blue comes up. And that way you can recall, heal, buy, then get here, take blue, and not waste time recalling, because now you're going to lose 30 to 45 seconds of your blue in the time it takes you to recall. If it comes up and you just weren't expecting it because you weren't paying attention to the timers or whatever, I still would, ward it to make sure nobody steals it, recall, and then come back down and get it. So she is 5, probably gonna be 6. 6 kills. Oh, maybe not. Oh. Okay, so you get your double buff back. She's 6 and 2 now. You have to shut down. But not, I would pursue Blitz. It's more dangerous. Okay. I would not have gone in there. As soon as Blitz showed up, I would know it's probably because Kha'Zix is around. As soon as Kha'Zix showed up, definitely, you don't queue this way, you queue up this way. Because look at this, okay. So Kha'Zix has red. You have double buffs. Blue doesn't really help you in the middle of a fight that much. So you and Kha'Zix are both level 6, you both have red. You two are basically even, but he also has Blitz. So the two of them are stronger than you. You're probably gonna kill Blitz here. It looks like you're definitely gonna kill Blitz. They're probably not gonna burst you down that hard, but you're gonna kill Blitz, and then Kha'Zix is gonna kill you and take your double buffs. So I mean, the risk to you is higher than the reward. Because best case scenario, you get a kill. Worst case scenario, they get a kill and double buffs. It's just not worth fighting it, especially since you're probably going to lose. And so you just took this blue. If Kha'Zix kills you here, and maybe you'll surprise me. Your flash is down. Maybe you'll surprise me and get away. But if Kha'Zix kills you here, he has double buffs now. He doesn't have to take this blue. Syndra is definitely going to get blue. That means she's definitely going to beat Gragas in lane. It's not going to be his fault. It's going to be your fault for giving blue buff to Kha'Zix. Oh god! You let me down. You did not surprise me. Okay, so all that stuff I just said now takes place. That is unfortunate. Let's take a second and look at this. Look at the map. All right, so let's see how everybody's doing. Bottom lane is way behind. You should not go down here again. And not just because you've contributed to it somewhat, but just because they're really far behind. And even if it wasn't your fault at all, if you come down at this point and the three of you fight the two of them, you're probably just going to give Vayne more kills. You are not strong enough to sway the fight in the favor of your team if you come down into that. So don't come bottom again. Mid is pretty close. I think Gragas is a little bit behind Syndra. He's definitely a level lower. Maybe like, oh, he's almost 8. I think he's a little bit behind Syndra though, but they're still pretty close. You could gank this. Syndra is gonna have blue soon. If you just recall, so she's probably gonna get blue on her way back. So if you could gank that and get blue for your team, and get Gragas a kill or assist, that would mean your mid lane is now winning. And then top lane, again, Renekton is just winning really hard. So this would really be the safest lane for you to gank if Renekton will ever let Tryndamere push up. Because, yeah, I feel like even if Kha'Zix counter ganks you, I feel like you and Renekton are stronger than Tryndamere and Kha'Zix at this point. Because you're still pretty close to Kha'Zix, really. Let's see, you're 7, he's 7. I said that backwards, but you're both 7. You have more gold than him, actually, because you have 2 kills and an assist. So you're stronger than Kha'Zix. Renekton's stronger than Tryndamere. So if you go up there and gank that, not only does it put Tryndamere further ahead, it makes you stronger, so you can then take that advantage and snowball that into mid lane. Again, I wouldn't go to bottom. You also have the option of invading, but because you have no buffs, although you can get red, Kha'Zix has double buffs. Invading is dangerous at this point. I don't know if I do that. Because I think you might be able to beat Kha'Zix in a 1v1 if you had everything up. But his laners are probably going to show up and help, and they can definitely get there faster than your laners because they're closer. So at this point, I would just farm and look for opportunity to gank top or mid, and I would not go bottom again. That turret's really low. That was just bad. You were on your way too. He should have just waited until you got there. And then he probably would not have died and Cinder would definitely die. Although, if you keep coming, you might get her. You can see where she's going. This ward is about to expire, but you can still see where she's going, so it's gonna be good. Make sure she curved up this way. If you Q right through here. If you would have queued right through there, you would have got her. For sure, there's no way she would have got away. Well, she could have flashed, but I'm pretty sure if you would have queued her. So I would back off here. Yeah, he did a lot of bursty right there. I would just back up to XP range because that was a lot of damage. He can kill you right now. Look at him. He walked all the way up here. He's not after these minions. He's after you. So I would not, I mean, you're not gonna lose any buffs this time, but still, he can kill you. So yeah, this is you definitely don't want to engage or invade. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was super close. So you just got back from base. You're probably gonna have to recall again. Although yeah, you could farm a little bit of health. But... more kills for Vayne. Oh my god, she's so far ahead. At this point, Vayne is super far ahead. The only thing you can really do is ward the enemy jungle. Ward the enemy jungle. Try to steal a buff if you can. It's probably pretty dangerous because we just saw Kha'Zix can beat you 1v1. And gank these two lanes as much as possible. You want to gank these every chance you get because Vayne has won her lane. There's nothing Draven and Thresh can do right now. Your only hope is Renekton's already ahead. Snowball him as hard as possible. Try to get Gragas ahead if you can. That's all you're really gonna be able to do right now. He's pretty far pushed up right now, so if Finger comes back, I don't really gank that. Unless you're gonna go for red, that's good. Kha'Zix hasn't invaded a lot. If I were him, I would have invaded him. Because he definitely saw that he's stronger than you. Like, he took down almost all your health and took nothing back from it. Those are blue pings I'm seeing, aren't they? I wish hiding their vision would hide their pings, but whatever. So he's about to get ganked. You don't know that, though. Although, he is in a good... Let's see. Wow, Renekton is so strong, okay. Your ult is up. You guys should get this. Renekton is really strong. This is probably the best gank path. You could have maybe come around here, but this could be warded. Let me see. It's not warded. But still, this is the most direct. You can Q in and then ult to finish closing the distance. And his, I wouldn't go on Tryndamere. His ult is up too. But if you guys go on Kha'Zix, alright, here we go. Here we go. He's good. Alright, that's what needs to happen. And that's not what needs to happen. So Gragas from bottom. I guess he didn't get the memo from me that you should not try to gank bot. Yeah, do not try to gank bottom anymore. He still has his ult up, doesn't he? Yeah, he hasn't used it. He's still fighting. Oh my god, you guys can... Well, he has his ult. You guys could maybe kill him now. You're not gonna catch him at this point. But okay, so you've got this turret now.
Blue team's turret has been
That's
destroyed.
good. First turret of the game. You guys are a little bit behind in gold, but pretty close. You guys are still in this. The problem is that Vayne has so much gold. Okay. So I would have done white there, just to take that from Kha'Zix. I like the idea behind this ward, but I don't like where you put it. All the vision you're getting here is this. You can't even see the white from here. You can see blue buff, but that's basically it. You can see somebody going up to white, but if you would have put the ward on the edge of the brush here... Is that music too loud? It's like... That singing might be. louder than I am. You would have put the ward here. I actually like to put it down here, but if you put it on the edge here, you get vision of all of this still. You can see over where the white is. You can see down through here and here. I like to put it down here because you can also see if somebody does, for some reason, walk like around here for some reason. But, so like this, you have no vision of this. So what this means is Tryndamere can at some point just decide, hey, I'm going to push this up here and then walk down here, walk right through here and gank mid, and you'll have no idea because this ward can't see that. So warding there is definitely a good idea. You always want to try to leave a ward behind when you invade. It could have been in a better place. Okay, so you're coming to gank mid, it looks like.
Purple team's turret
He's trying to
has been
clear.
destroyed.
Let's see how this pans out.
Killing spree.
Alright, that's unfortunate. So he blew his flash to try to get close enough for the assist, and he didn't get it. You did not ping. So he was trying to CS under the turret. You didn't ping, so he might not have even seen you, because trying to CS under the turret can be pretty big distraction. You should have pinged, and also maybe should have waited for him to clear this. And then gone in, because Cinder was already up here. She wasn't backing off. I feel like it's not entirely your fault, but I feel like you could have done a little bit more to try to make sure that Gragas did get at least an assist, if not the kill. You guys just got blue from that too, so that's good. I think it would have been better if Gragas would have got it, both because he needs the kill right now and he could use the blue. But it is unfortunate he didn't get an assist, but that's good. Okay, so somebody just saw Kha'Zix right here. He's probably coming to cover mid. Let's see. Yeah, he is. So he's level 8. Gragas is 9. You're 9. You have double buffs. I would come down through here, walk through this brush to make sure there's not a pink ward, come up behind him, and gank him. Let's see. So you don't have your ult. Although it's pretty close. So neither of you has your ult, but if you come up behind him, and like I said, you have double buffs. Let's see, he doesn't have his flash, he has leap. He will probably get away, but you'll at least force him out of lane, and so nobody's gonna get the XP for these. And then Gragas can just push this up to the turret and then go buy or roam or whatever he wants to do. So I would probably try to gank this, just because you're already here. Looks like, is blue up again? Yeah, blue's up again. These guys, so this turret is gone now. Vayne's really low. You could also probably gank here. So I would right now, I would come down this way and then either come up around here behind Kha'Zix to gank him, or down here to try to gank Vayne. Let's see where wards are, see how that would turn out. So that's about to expire. So by the time you got there, they probably wouldn't see you. You might get that, although it looks like Vayne's gonna be gone by now anyway. There is a ward here. Let me see what the vision is. So yeah, if you did go through here and you went through this pink brush, like this ward wouldn't even see you. You'd have to go like up in here for it to see you. So he wouldn't see you. By the time you got down here, they wouldn't see you this way. This is pretty sketchy because Blitz is here, they still have the turret. So this is probably the lesser of the two. I would go for Kha'Zix right now. We'll see what you do. And again, ganking Iron pretty dangerous. So you did wolves. You didn't level from it, so I'm not sure why you did wolves. Oh god, Fresh. So we got the shutdown on Vayne. Here we come. He died just as you got there. Okay, so... Again, I would have done Kha'Zix and just let bottom be. If you are going to go bot, though, you should not have done wolves first. You got there right as Thresh died. If you'd have gone straight down this way, or even gone this way and not done wolves, you would have got there 1 to 2 seconds earlier. You might have been able to save Thresh. It looks like... Let's see. So you have your ult now. Gragas has his ult too. You guys could definitely have ganked Kha'Zix by now. Oh my god, Gragas is probably about to die. You guys could have ganked Kha'Zix as well. But so it looks like you are going to get Blitz. But you could have saved Thresh's life if you just got there sooner. There's no reason for you to do wolf there. Oh my god. So if you would have got there sooner, you probably wouldn't have had to dive that hard. You wouldn't have taken all this damage, and you might not have had to use your ult. I don't know why you did wolves there, but that was definitely the wrong call. You don't really need farm at this point. And really at any point in the game, unless you're behind and can't contribute enough to your team to make your ganks work. If there's an opportunity to gank, you should gank instead of farming. And I think you're strong enough that you can gank either mid or top at this point. And you're not going to be able to farm enough to gank bottom, so... If there's a gank opportunity, you should go for it. So, is Thresh coming up to gank this? He is, okay. Or, oh, maybe not. Is that ward still here? Nope, she's coming down to reward it right now. Alright, so Thresh has come in for this gank. Gragas is here, you're on your way. Thresh has his ult. You guys might get this. This could be good. This is good. Oh, he missed his flay. You just did wolves again. Okay. Oh, wouldn't have got much from that anyway. But if you're at a lane and you see another laner roaming to gank that lane, you should come assist it. You being there might have been enough for that to turn into something. I think Thresh and Gragas both misplayed that. Thresh didn't go in on his death sentence, missed the flay. Gragas decided to clear these guys instead of just coming right down into it, but still you should have been there as well. So you're doing, okay, you're doing third blue. Gragas really needs it at this point. If he doesn't want it, I guess there's nothing you can do to make him take it. Looks like he just warded this. Let me check. Yeah, he just warded that. Okay. So, look at this. Okay, so... You know, your guys aren't that far behind in levels. Vayne is, like, they're both level 8. Blitz is level 8. Vayne's level 9. You're level 10. Vayne is really ahead on gold? Let me see how far ahead. Oh my god. Yeah, she's so far ahead. But this is a 3v2 here. And it looks like Gragas might be coming down as well. So you guys might get this. Let's see. Thresh going in here. Where are you at? Alright, back up. You back up a little bit. Just watch this unfold. You're coming down this way. Now we see Blitz here. You go over there. You should have already queued over this wall. I don't know what you're waiting for. What are you waiting for? If you were in this fight, if it were you and Thresh taking the hits here while Draven wailed on Vayne, your ult's up. You could Q her, ult her, By the time she's done being CC'd and you've done that damage and you keep damaging her and Draven's hitting her, compounded with Thresh's CC, because he hasn't even used Flare Death Sentence now, you guys could kill Vayne right here. One of you might still die. It looks like they'd probably focus Thresh either way. So Thresh would probably die, but you'd get Vayne for it. And then you and Draven could probably kill Blitz. Now Kha'Zix is coming. Gragas is coming. Syndra's coming. So this would start as a 3v2. It would probably turn into a 2v1, because probably Thresh would die and Vayne would die. But then... So Kha'Zix would show up, and Syndra would show up, but Gragas would also show up. Renekton's coming down too. Tryndamere's not coming. So you could conceivably... You could kill Vayne and Blitz. Maybe... Probably Syndra. She doesn't have any good escapes. Kha'Zix might get away between his ult and his leap, but... You could get a lot of kills here, but for some reason you didn't go into this fight. And so by the time you get here, Thresh is going to be dead. I don't know what was going through your head there. If you just thought that... If you thought it wasn't a good idea to go into the fight, but you did anyway. And by the time you get here, Thresh is down, and then Draven backs off. And then they just kill you. Here comes Renekton. Oh god, Renekton's gonna die. Draven's gonna die. Renekton's really strong though. This should not be... Oh man. So there's 4 of them here. They should not be defending this turret. Blue team is just too strong right here, and then Draven gets grabbed, so he's gonna die. Renekton just needs to back off. Draven should have already backed off. Just let this turret die. It's better to lose the turret than to lose, you know, 2 more kills and the turret. He's going ham, so Draven goes down. Yeah, Renekton's so strong. So Vayne goes down. Might get another kill here. Might get another kill here. Oh, it's so close. And then, so Syndra's gonna kill him. So Renekton is really strong right now, clearly. He doesn't have any MR though, so that's why Syndra destroyed him, but... So even Renekton shows up, cleans up with a triple kill. If you would have gone into this, and Vayne would have died at the very beginning, you guys probably would have got an ace here. Well, except for, okay, not an ace, Tryndamer was there, but you guys probably would have killed all 4 of them. Renekton would have got away, Draven might have gotten away, you might have gotten away. But for some reason you didn't go over the wall there. You just didn't go into the fight, and so... That turned out much worse than it should have. Looks like Tryndamere... So they're not going to take this turret, but meanwhile, while everybody's going down to die, Tryndamere is going to get a turret. There's nobody close enough to people from getting this. Everybody has teleport, right? No. Yeah, that's definitely going down. You doing dragon? So I can see their pings again. So your team is not near you, and you don't have a pink ward or a red trinket. I mean, at this point in the game, I'm just gonna assume dragon is warded. Yeah, there's a ward right there. They're all up. They have vision of you. You just have to assume that. Your team is nowhere around. This is dangerous. You might get it. They did all this back though. This is probably okay, but what are you doing?
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
You lost that turret. You
slain
smote
the dragon.
early. You want Smite to kill it. Because Kha'Zix could have been sitting. Let me see where he was. Oh, okay. Kha'Zix could have been sitting like right here. You could have jumped over, and if you smote early and he smote right after you did, smote's a funny word. He would have got dragon there, and then he could just he couldn't flash, but 1v1 he might kill you. You're invading again. Don't know why you didn't ward that. You have a ward up. You definitely should have. I would have warded this. If not, I would have put a ward down here. These are both good spots. I think this one's probably better right now. Probably not a lot's going to be going through here. But yeah, I definitely would have put a ward here. I don't know why you didn't use your ward. That is a thing. The thing on this team. So you guys, at some point, you had a ward here, here, and here. So you had all this vision of this river, but then like the only other ward you have on the map is your pink ward that you put somewhere, and everybody has a warding trinket. Thresh isn't 9 yet. Wow. Everybody has these trinkets and you're not using them. You guys really need to have, I don't know, you have the trinkets, just use them. Vision is so powerful. So Kha'Zix is up there. He's going into your jungle. He might not be ganking now. I missed you doing something. I'm gonna go back a little bit. Let me see. Where did I last leave you? Walking through a wall in spectate mode. Okay. Okay, so you didn't ward anything. You come right back to where you were. You just did a loop. So it looks like you're looking to gank mid. Gragas is like, nope. Kha'Zix is around here somewhere. So Blitz and Vayne are coming up. I bet this was warded. Maybe not. Guess it just expired. I'm gonna check. I have a hunch. It was warded. So yeah, they backed off when they saw you. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, you were right on top of it. So they saw you here. That's why they just vanished. Then they warded this. For some reason, I don't really know why. They know nobody's there. You go into your jungle, Blitz and Vayne head back out. Play this guy. Oh my god. Body slam! Body slam! Oh. I feel like you could have got out of that. That's unfortunate though. Oh my god, you should not go in here. Do not. There are 3 of them. They have Blitz. And Blitz is here, so I didn't see. I didn't see this. I probably should have been paying attention when I was watching this. Vayne's probably here too. Trendemir's coming down. This turret is too low. It's gonna go down. You can't stop it at this point. If you go in, all you're gonna do is give them another kill. You go in, they miss the hook. Look, the burst. The burst is too much. Thresh tries to save you, but no, don't go back in. What are you doing? Oh my god, back off, back off. You need to wait for help. Oh, that's... Okay, so... Oh my god, Renekton, you're not that strong, Renekton. Raven's coming in. Oh my god, don't do this, team. Don't do this. This will not go well. Oh, your team is so ham. Oh. And Gragas is coming in for round 2. So for a second there, I thought he just obliterated Vayne, but she stealthed. Oh my god. Okay. So, Gragas dies. He overextended just a little bit. He probably could have got away, but that's unfortunate. He dies, this turret's gonna go down. They're all here. You go in. You did not have to do that. You should have backed up. This turret was gonna go down either way. If you would have backed up, Thresh would have got there, Renekton and Draven were on their way. It would have been 1 kill and 1 turret. You go in. Now it's 2 kills in a turret, and then people just follow your lead, and so it's turning into, what is this? This is 6 kills and 2 turrets. Oh my god, you're gonna go in again. Although most of them are gone now.
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
Vayne knows what she's doing. She tumbled into range, she'll get credit for that kill. Oh my god, don't do this. You're alone! No! The lantern! No, Thresh, what are you doing? You don't want him there! Meanwhile, Trendemir's killing turrets top. You go down. Oh god. So, my pause just broke. I can't pause now. If you would have backed up here, it probably would have just been one kill and one turret. But because you went in, it just started this whole chain reaction of people going in Kung Fu movie style, one at a time. And so you lost, God, you lost, what, 7 or 8 kills? Let me get Vayne here. So your team got 1 kill. You got like 8 deaths. You lost 1, 2, 3 turrets. That was a really bad decision. I wish I could pause. I don't know what just happened. I'm gonna... Just a second. I'm gonna restart this. Where am I? 2048. Let's go back to like 20 minutes to when stuff happens. Alright, so I was at like, so I was gonna go back to like 20, or this game's pretty close to open. Go back to purple vision, get everybody where they belong. And then this is where they kill Vayne. She's 15 and 5, that's crazy. 15, 5, and 4. Alright, so let's take a look at the map. You guys are like 7k gold behind, 4 turrets behind. They're gonna beat you in a 1v1 because their Vayne is fed. Not in a 1v1. In a full team fight, they're going to beat you. You really... I probably would have gone for, even early on when Vayne was getting fed, I would have gone for Ancient Golem and got a Ninja Tabby. Ninja Tabby's really good against both Vayne and Tryndamere. You are starting to build tanky, but I feel like I would have done that a lot earlier. When I saw their Vayne getting fed. When I saw Vayne was getting fed, so she's going to be the issue, and then Renekton's getting fed, so he can already do bruiser damage stuff, I would have just gone tanky. Alright, so let's take a look at them. Take a look at what everybody's doing here. Okay, so like 7k gold behind, 4 turrets. You have this ward is about to expire, and you have your pink ward. Everybody has an unused warding totem right now. You guys need to ward. First of all, first thing, you guys have got to ward. You got to have vision of your jungle, because that's where the fights are going to be now. They're going to be aggressing on you. And then a little bit vision of... I would get vision of your jungle and then vision of their top jungle. Because you can't fight them 5v5, and you can't just stall inside your base because they have Blitzcrank. So if you guys are just like, if they're pushed up here and you guys are just waiting around here, all that means is you're just giving Blitz as much time as as he needs to finally get a hook, insta-gib somebody, and then it's a 5v4. So what you need to do, I think, is, first of all, use your wards, but somebody needs to trade this in for a red ward because they have Vayne. So Oracle's Elixir is not in the game anymore, but the fully upgraded red trinket, when you activate that, that gives you 10 seconds of the Oracle Elixir's effect. So in addition to, like, you put the red trinket down here, you see any wards that are in this, you also, wherever you are, it follows you around, there's a buff on yourself. For 10 seconds, you have Oracle's Elixir's effect. So you can pop that in the middle of a fight, and when Vayne ults and steals with her tumble, you can see her. So somebody needs to do that. Probably you, because I don't expect that Thresh is gonna do it. Even though he has Ruby Sightstone. I don't understand this. Like, there's no reason to upgrade from Sightstone to Ruby Sightstone. He can still only put 3 wards, and he has Greater Totem. He should have a red trinket. I don't know what's going on with him, but... So, anyway, as I was saying, what you guys probably need to do at this point is... Probably Renekton needs to build up a creep wave here. And push it out to, like, here. Get a big creep wave built up. He's going to push all of their turret. And then come back. You guys need to group up. somebody, probably Tryndamere, is going to have to clear this. When that happens, you guys have got to fight and win a 5v4. I think that's really your best chance right now. If you get a 5v4, you probably won't do it without any casualties. But you'll get some gold. If you're lucky, you'll have killed Vayne, or at least so she doesn't get much gold. That'll give you an opportunity to get some aggressive wards put down. Get this mid turret maybe. And if you're really lucky, after you win that 5v4, Tryndamere will come out of solo, defend this mid turret, and then you guys can kill him and take the turret, and then back off. And it's not light enough into the game that would really be a big deal, but you could essentially get 5 kills out of it. So that would be good, but that I think is probably going to be your best bet. I don't know what strategies you guys are going for, but I can't think of anything else that would work better. I mean, really they're going to have to throw at this point. And split push is the only thing you guys can actively do. Oh, what is Renekton doing? They could have just killed Syndra. He was just standing there. They could have killed Syndra, and then it would be a 5v4. I don't know what that was. Okay, well that has nothing to do with you. I'm sorry that your one fed person is apparently blind or something. Maybe you guys were yelling at each other in chat, I don't know. That's unfortunate. So it looks like, Renekton is actually doing what I said. He's building up this creep wave. You're invading, that's good. Tryndamere showed there, oh, these guys need to not be here. They need to get out. I'll put a ward here before white, but they're all here, so you're fine. I don't know why you're recalling that warding. You should put a ward here. If you invade, you leave a ward behind. So this is pushing. Looks like Thresh got grabbed. I didn't see it. I assume he got grabbed by Blitz. And Tryndamere, he was just right here. He's probably gonna have to come over this way and clear this. We'll see. Oh my god. That was so close. Did you just try to go in on that? Why? It'd be you versus... You need to get away from there. Oh my god, you need to get away from there. This is warded, I promise you. Let me see. Yeah. This is warded. You need to get away from this wall. Blitz is waiting here with Kha'Zix to grab someone, and then these guys are just going to kill you. You should not be there. Walk around this way and get back up to your team. Oh my god, my heart. You can't do this to me, buddy. I would not do that. You're overextended. They can come down and kill you. There's no way you can get away. Well, maybe. You do have flash. You could get lucky. Oh, he went in. He went in. That was a bad idea. His team's nowhere near him. Oh, he was trying to throw the lantern and he missed it. If he would have thrown the lantern over and Renekton would have taken that, Renekton would have... I feel like Renekton can 1v1 Vayne. Vayne is super fed. Let's see. Yeah, Renekton's way behind, but still, he is Renekton. Vayne has no defense. I feel like, yeah, if he wouldn't have missed that lantern, this actually would have killed Vayne. You should not be here, though. That's a bad idea. Oh my god. No! Oh, that's sad. No, so you're down. And Vayne gets red. Tryndamere is here. This would be the time for the 5v4, but you just had a bunch of... You guys tried it and it just didn't work out. Lantern, or yeah, Thresh missed his lantern, so that's unfortunate. I don't know what you can do at this point. You can't just defend because that's going to keep happening. You at least got away. Split's flash. Tryndamere is split pushing now. He is still top. So he's still top. You guys are all up now. You guys can go into a fight here. If these guys come this way, and you guys come down, you're starting, your team's not backing you up. That's unfortunate. Oh, come on. No, don't back up, Gragas. You need to go in hard. This is the fight that's going to change the game. This is your last chance to get ahead. So Vayne's gone. If they... Okay, so that's good. If Gragas had... I don't know. I feel like they hesitated a little bit. They might have been able to catch Vayne earlier. Why is he recalling this Renekton? What is he doing? If he went over there, this would have, he was half health, he was fine, this would have turned out completely different. This Renekton was throwing so hard. Oh my god, I'm getting upset now in this game. Gragas, no! Whoa! I think I hit a minion. That was lucky. Ah, your Renekton's throwing super hard. Oh god, run, Gragas. So that's a word now.
Blue team has slain the dragon.
Why is it telling me that? I don't have vision of that. If I take notice, silly. But okay. That should be assumed anyway. I have so much control over the map. I mean, at this point, really... There were a couple times where Renekton could have turned it around, but didn't. At this point, really, I don't think there's anything you guys can do to win this, unless blue team does just throw super hard. But if they do throw, Renekton's gonna have to actually fight to capitalize on that, so... I don't know, I think this is pretty much lost. Although, your pink ward's still there, so that's cool. Good ward. Oh shit, Renekton! Oh, that ult. If he would've... Oh man. If he would've thrown that better, Vayne and Blitz both would've died. Gragas would've been okay. You guys might have got Syndra. Syndra probably would've just left. Nice. That's very unfortunate that that ult was not good. Just for Renekton. I'm a little bit angry at him for standing around on those two occasions. Really? So I understand this thing. He was just typing. That was stupid. Down here, when he was recalling here, I understand him not wanting to go in. That was a little bit sketchy. But the thing was, your team was already going in, so he just needs to try to assist, because he's strong enough he could turn that in your favor. So I understand maybe what he was thinking there, but I think he made the wrong call. Nobody's taking Dragon this whole game, have they? Or Baron, I'm sorry, Baron. Oh, he had a ward there. Like, how can I see Tryndamere? So it looks like the game is almost over. I don't think this is actually the end of the game. No spectate modes. A little bit off. Unless it ends at exactly 28 minutes, that'd be pretty cool. So you guys have got to win this game. You're starting out well. Oh my god. It almost went down. So you weren't there. Tryndamere wasn't there either, but you guys have to do a 5v4 to win this. So you had to be there. If Tryndamere takes this turret, oh well. Okay, I'm gonna go GG. right. Well, that was exhausting to watch, man. All right, so I feel like I don't know. You made some. I already told you the calls that I would have made different. That probably would have done a little bit better. It wasn't entirely your fault that bottom lost that hard. You did contribute a little bit to it. It wasn't your fault that Renekton was, I don't know, hibernating those 2 times. But there were definitely some things you could have done that would have contributed to your team a little bit more. So there we go. It's interesting I can move this around. I don't think I usually can do that. Alright, well, thanks for watching this.